My guest this evening, Dr. Kushal Kant Mishra, is spokesperson of the BJP. Joining us on the broadcast, Karan Verma is an author. Aishwarya Mahadev is spokesperson of the Congress Party. Tehseen Poonawalla is a political analyst. Thank you all very much. We are also hoping to be joined by Mr. P. Chidambaram as and when he is patched up. That's where we'll go. Just a caveat for our guests. Thank you very much. And Dr. Mishra, I'm coming to you first. Ab sawal उठ सकता है that Congress का manifesto है. Why am I going to the BJP spokesperson first? But why are you calling it bogus? Why are you calling it bakwas? Why are you saying this is not doable? Why are you saying this is a bundle of lies? What is the lie in the manifesto? It's just a list of promises.
यही तो मैं बोल रहा हूं श्रेया जी कि ये हमेशा प्रॉमिस ही तो करते आए हैं। इन्होंने प्रॉमिस तो जितने भी प्रॉमिसेस अभी इन्होंने दिए, ये सारे प्रॉमिसेस मैंने 1957 का इनका घोषणा पत्र उठा के देखा, उसमें भी ये सिर्फ घोषणा ही करते आए हैं। 2014 के बाद पॉलिटिक्स बदल गई है श्रेया जी। पहले पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ परसेप्शन होती थी, अब पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ परफॉर्मेंस होती है। पहले पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ स्लोगन होती थी, अब पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ सॉल्यूशन होती है। मोदी जी के आने के बाद पहले पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ परिवार होती थी, अब पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ पीपल होती है। पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ परफॉर्मेंस इंक्रीज करने की वजह से क्या हुआ है कि जो पहले आप लोग एक टर्म हम लोग सुनते थे कि एंटी इनकम्बेंसी हो गई है, आज सरकार के अगेंस्ट एंटी इनकम्बेंसी नहीं, उसकी परफॉर्मेंस की वजह से, उसके सोल्यूशन की वजह से, पीपल के नजरिए की वजह से वो प्रो इनकम्बेंसी में बदल गई है। तो ये जो चेंज आया 2014 के बाद और जो बार बार ये झूठ बोलते रहे, तो उसमें एक छोटा सा हिंदी में बोलना चाहूंगा कि वो जो जो चुनाव दर चुनाव झूठ बोलता गया, त्यों त्यों उसके चेहरे का रंग धीरे धीरे उतरता गया। तो कांग्रेस के चेहरे का रंग उतरता गया। ये वही थे जो जातिगत जनगणना का विरोध करते थे, राजीव गांधी ने पार्लियामेंट में बोला। ये वही थे जिनका नारा था गरीबी हटाओ। ये वही थे जात पर न पात पर मोहर लगेगी हाथ पर। ये सारे नारे ही तो थे, स्लोगन ही थे। इसका रीजन क्या था? क्योंकि जैसा राजीव गांधी जी ने पार्लियामेंट में कहा था कि हम 1 रुपया भेजते हैं, 15 पैसा जनता को पहुंचता है। ये वही करप्शन का रीजन था। आज सारे करप्शन वाले, सारे भ्रष्टाचारी, सारे परिवारवादी सब एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे बैठ करके अपने परिवार को, भ्रष्टाचार को बचाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। इसलिए इस तरह का नैरेटिव गढ़ने की कोशिश की जा रही है।
अच्छा ठीक है, मतलब डॉक्टर मिश्रा, ये तो गलत बात है कि आपका मैनिफेस्टो और कांग्रेस का मैनिफेस्टो मक्कारी, ये तो गलत बात है। बट आई विल लेट ऐश्वर्या महादेव रिस्पॉन्ड टू व्हाट यू आर सेइंग। ऐश्वर्या महादेव, द बीजेपी सेइंग दिस इज अ बंडल ऑफ लाइज। सिंपली इफ यू पिक अप द प्रॉमिस, एक मिनट रुक जाइए, सिंपली इफ यू पिक अप से फॉर एग्जांपल द प्रॉमिस ऑफ इंक्रीजिंग द रिजर्वेशन कैप, the courts have put it at 50%, the constitution of India puts it at 50%. आप suddenly कह रहे हैं कास्ट सेंसस के बेसिस पे हम उसको बढ़ा देंगे। How? What will we do with the courts? You're also talking about the LGBT plus community. You're talking about civil unions for them. The fact is that the courts have already ruled on it and said right now it's not possible. So promise करने के लिए तो आप कुछ भी कर दीजिए, सपने दिखा दीजिए, but are they even doable?
Shreya, good evening. Let me clarify. I'm a Kannadiga. I don't really understand Hindi as much, but from the little bit of the rhetoric I heard from them, I just want to ask them, when they talk about politics of performance, because they spoke about Achhe Din, Vikas and whatnot, why is it that the Prime Minister and every one of their leaders, when they go everywhere, talk about a consecration, their posters don't talk about the development work, but it has idols? And why is it that they basically talk about things like a staff that went to parliament in the name of the Sengol, or they talk about cultural identity, or they talk about what happened in 1974? The fact of the matter is, if their performance was so exemplary, it should have been the sole criteria of the manner of which they were speaking in these elections, but they have none of that. Which is why, let me complete, Shreya, you allowed him to have that entire time, right? Which is why they completely have moved on from all of development. But your answer, let me tell you one thing. On this entire cap and whatnot, let's tell you a constitutional amendment, when you have 2/3 majority, can overrule what the courts have held. And Tamil Nadu has instituted a cap above 50%, which is still existent. And if we believe it's necessary, we will put it forth. Second, on the fact that you saw decriminalization, that entire Nas Foundation judgment happened in which government, and who was the government then that pushed to have it overturned? Who was the person who was supported by which political party that went against civil unions? I believe our manifesto is promises that we will fulfill. You want evidence? Come to Karnataka. You want evidence? Look at Telangana. You want evidence? Look at Himachal. And that is our track record. It is not 50 lakhs in my account. It is not 2 crore jobs. It is not promising loan waivers and then forgetting everything for the 5 years, and then you come and talk about particular communities and religions as your only election plank.
No, but you are also, no, but that's exactly what you are doing. When you talk about a caste census, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yes, you can say this is social justice.
Yeah.
Yes, you can say this is social justice, but what will it end up doing?
One second.
Haan, Aishwarya. Secondly, you make the point about the BJP not fulfilling its poll promises, etc., etc. And why do they only have, pictures of idols on their posters? Are bhai, the Ram Temple was part of their manifesto. Scrapping Article 370 was part of their manifesto. They have managed to deliver.
Shreya,
that is what they promised the people of this country. The people of this country voted for them, and they have delivered, which is why, they are doing well.
Shreya, while I will accept your limited argument, the reason for a socio-economic census, especially in a country propelled where social welfare is supposed to be the priority, changing dynamics are something that have to be taken into account. We are still stuck on 2011 census data, which makes targeted beneficiary and scheme implementation a huge problem, one. Second, we believe a socio-economic census will also ensure far more social justice for impoverished and backward communities, which may have in the period from even before 2011 been historically left behind. We believe it is an exercise of social justice that will cover all. For example, it is not a religion-specific thing. Okay. It is socio and economic, which we believe is something that is the best way for a country that should look at social welfare. Second, yes, we believe the building of a particular, sort of religious place of worship may have been great, but what happened to the other promises? Whether it was jobs, whether it was economic growth, whether it was increasing funds for education, healthcare, and SC/ST welfare funds, was it done? No. What was the track record when it came to crimes against people? You said, na khaunga, na khane dunga, but aaj kya hua hai कि हर जो खाया है वो BJP आकर, after they come to the BJP, they enter that washing machine and then they're cleaner than the Ganga, and don't even get me started on that